Hey guys, Dragon Core 7 here, and welcome to a new card review where I review on the card's art, effect, and how my decks that this card would be perfect in. And this is my first anniversary card review, guys. This is freaking awesome. So today, I will be reviewing... What the... Holy shit! Hey Chenana, what are you doing here?
Giving you a request.
A request? At this time?
Read this out loud.
Okay, but can you get off of me so I can at least read it?
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay, Dear Dragon Core 7, I want you to reveal Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus for me. Interesting.
Keep going.
Okay, and during the time of the whole review, I dare you to be as a My Little Pony version as yourself. Wait, what? What the fuck? Hey!
Aw, you look really awesome as a pony.
Chenana, change me back!
Nuh-uh. Do that card review and then I can change you back.
Fine, but you so owe me when this card review is over.
Yeah. I'll draw myself in a French maid outfit as your reward. Now go do your review on Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus. Chop chop!
Well, from all of you must know already, I'm going to be doing a card review on Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus. Now let's get this card review done and over with so I can turn back into a motherfucking human! As usual, let's look at the artwork. Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus, what can I say about his artwork? It's pretty much, he's a unicorn slash Pegasus, which I think they're called alicorns if I've done my research correctly. He has a sapphire crystallized horn on his head and sapphires on the tip of his wings. There are like feathers on his hooves and also feather-like ears on his head, which the feathers are light yellow colored. But I have to say the best quality when it comes to this card's art is the background. We see a freaking huge sapphire crystal in the background shining, and I think it's really fucking cool looking. And the thing is, I do like crystals. I do like how they shine, how they look, and judged by what color the crystal is, I do tend to like it. And I do like sapphires. So the background really does suit this card a lot, and it's really beautiful. So the artwork of the monster is pretty cool, but I have to say the best quality of the card is the background. So when it comes to its art, I am gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5. Okay, let's talk about its effect. When this card is summoned, you can place one Crystal Beast monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard face up in your spell and trap card zone as a continuous spell card. If this face up card is destroyed when it is in a monster card zone, you can place it face up in your spell and trap card zone as a continuous spell card instead of sending it to the graveyard. I can say this effect is okay at best. Pretty much let me explain. It's just pretty much once you summon this thing onto the field, you can place a Crystal Beast from your hand, deck, or graveyard and then place it in your spell trap card zone as a continuous spell card. Which there is one card in particular that will be perfect for this effect. It's most likely Crystal Beast Ruby Carbuncle. But that will be explained in deck choices. And as for its secondary effect, once it's destroyed by any ways on the field, if it was in the monster card zone, you could just place it into your spell and trap card zone as a continuous spell card instead of just sending it to the graveyard. This effect is not the best in the world, so when it comes to the effect, I am going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. Okay, on to deck choices, and here's the thing, I have no experience of using Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus, but I do know as a fact that he'll be perfect for Crystal Beast decks, but I don't know what cards that would be great for Crystal Beast decks in general. So this is where I ask a good old friend of mine to come over and explain it for me for this review, and he will be here in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, what the heck am I doing here? And holy crap, what happened to you?
Yeah, long story short, Ari dared me to become a My Little Pony version of myself and wanted me to reveal Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus, and the thing is, I have no idea of what cards to add for a Crystal Beast deck, so that's why I called you to come over here and explain it to my audience.
I see. Well, okay then. I guess I'll help you out. And this is where I step in. So let's go ahead and move on with the card's effect. When this card is summoned,
whether it be normal summoned, flip summoned, or special summoned, you can place one crystal beast from your hand, deck, or graveyard face up in your spell and trap card zone as a continuous spell card. If this face up card is destroyed while it's in the monster card zone, you can place it in your spell and trap card zone as a continuous spell card instead of sending it to the graveyard. There are multiple ways to benefit from using the first effect of Sapphire Pegasus. Some examples would be these two dragons, Gravity Crush Dragon and Magna Slash Dragon. Each of them have an ability that revolves around getting rid of a continuous spell card from your side of the field, or in this case, the Crystal Beast that you placed in your spell and trap card zone with Sapphire Pegasus' first effect. With Gravity Crush Dragon, by sending a continuous spell to the graveyard, you can destroy a monster, and for Magna Slash Dragon, a spell card or trap card. Also, using the effect of Sapphire Pegasus would work well if you're using the following spells and traps. Crystal Promise, to special summon that Crystal Beast that you placed in your spell and trap card zone. Most likely Ruby Carbuncle to bring out as many Crystal Beasts as possible from your spell and trap card zone, or just any random level 4 Crystal Beast to bring out a rank 4 Xyz monster like number 39 Utopia. Emergency Provisions to give you an extra 1000 life points by sending the Crystal Beast you just placed in your spell and trap card zone to the graveyard. The trap card Crystal Raigeki to destroy one of your opponent's cards in exchange for sending a Crystal Beast from your side of the field in your spell and trap card zone to the graveyard. Rainbow Path, which protects you from one attack and lets you add a Rainbow Dragon or a Rainbow Dark Dragon to your hand. And if you've already got a Crystal Beast on the field and you added a second one with the effect of Sapphire Pegasus, you can use the effect of Rare Value to draw 2 cards by sending one of the 2 Crystal Beasts in your spell and trap card zone to the graveyard. And, last but not least, the field spell Ancient City Rainbow Ruins. And depending on how many Crystal Beasts you have in your spell and trap card zone, depends on how many of its following effects you can use. And of course, thanks to Sapphire Pegasus, you're already going to have a Crystal Beast in your spell and trap card zone to use at least its first effect, or an additional one to use its second, third, or even fourth effect, possibly even its fifth. I should also mention that there are 2 monster cards out there that require the presence of at least 3 continuous spell cards to be on your field. The most commonly known one would have to be Hamon, Lord of Striking Thunder, and the lesser-known Dragon Queen of Tragic Ending, used by Misty Treadwell from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. These 2 cards show their real potential if they're in a deck full of continuous spell cards, or in this case Crystal Beasts, which will be provided by Sapphire Pegasus. So when it comes to the effect of Sapphire Pegasus, I give it a 4.5 out of 5. As for deck choices, well, there aren't that many for Sapphire Pegasus. I only see it in a deck full of Crystal Beasts and cards that revolve around using continuous spell cards. So for deck choices, it gets a 3.5 out of 5.
And as for my score for deck choices, he'll be getting a 3 out of 5.
Okay, we're done. Can I go now?
Yeah, that's all I really need you for right now, Metal. But thanks a lot, buddy.
Well, glad I could help. Have fun with the pony droppings.
Yeah, that's Metal Gear Blaze for you. Well, anyways, time for my final results. Overall, Crystal Beast Pegasus is a really cool, interesting Crystal Beast card in general. He has interesting art, a pretty decent effect, and when it comes to deck choices, according to Metal Gear Blaze, he'll be perfect for Crystal Beast decks or cards that involve continuous spell cards. So when it comes to my overall score of Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus, it gets a 4 out of 5. So, there you have it, guys. That is my review on Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus. And thank you, Ariana, for allowing me to reveal this card for you, and I'm still not gonna forgive you for changing me into a motherfucking pony! Anyways, if you guys have any cards you want me to review for future episodes, just leave your thoughts and ideas in the comments down below, and I'll see what I can do for future episodes. So remember, guys, comment, rate, subscribe, and until next time, later, Dragon Core 7, signing out. Okay, Chenana, I'm done with the review. Now change me back to fucking normal.
Yeah! How about that? Since I copied Cilician in order to use the ability to do the transformation spell on you, and since it took me 10 minutes to get here...
So you're trying to say is I may have to stay in pony form a little longer?
Yeah. You may have to wait till Cilician shows up.
Motherfuck!
Oh, don't worry, folks. This is not the end of his torture. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video!